portion focus on giving the character life and giving the outlines a much better shade, and we'll be able to do some great work. Daja everyone. Hi everyone, my name is Akio Morita Sung, and I'm the poet that engineered design. Today we're with a digital artist that has been doing profound things in Shenzhen. He went from just drawing work to animating and taking his skills in film directing, acting, and much more that he's going to describe in the video. He's a pioneer for Black artists who want to get into animation, and I hope everybody likes and subscribes and watches the video to see exactly what kind of work he's doing. So we're giving air to the voice to Mario, and oh, I like that, I like that. You know what to do.
Thanks, man. My name is Mario. I'm currently in China. I'm an animator, mangaka. I do music. I'm a creator.
Right? A creative entrepreneur.
Yeah. So,
okay. How long have you been in Shenzhen?
I've been there for 6 years now.
6 years old.
Yeah.
What inspired you to? Wait, where are you from?
I'm from London.
London.
Yeah.
And what is your origin?
My origin is, mixed up, but Ghana, Nigeria.
Ghana, Nigeria. Oh, so your parents have been living in London, and yeah. And so, what inspired that move from London to Shenzhen? You know, I don't think Shenzhen's known. So
yeah, it was a spontaneous choice, like
spontaneous, like, oh, I want to go to Shenzhen.
Yeah, like I was like, because my passion for anime is obviously from the Eastern culture, from Japan. Okay. You know, South Korea has adapted their own niche. China. I just wanted to come over to this side because it just drew me. The culture.
Well, the culture is it embraces animation. So, when was the first time you actually did some graphics or animation?
First time. Okay, so I'll take you back all to what got me started into drawing. Like,
back when?
I was really young, watching Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and Peter Pan. You know, all the Disney movies, all of that shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, that cartoons is what got me into it. And I watched this anime, the first anime that I saw on TV before my eyes. Like, it's called Gaibo.
Yeah.
And this was totally different from everything else I was watching. So that caught my interest, and then like shortly after that, I got put on to Dragon Ball Z. It started playing late night on Cartoon Network, something called Toonami, I think it was called. And Dragon Ball Z, like everything just started from there. I just began trying to draw like them, and it just took me from there.
Is there anything that you can say that inspired you to go on as a kid? You know, animation, and these are not careers that are inspired. What did your parents think?
Alright, so my family, they were a big part of this. Like, first of all, shout out to my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters. They are like heavy supporters of me when it comes to drawing. They know how much I like drawing. They've always pushed me into that criteria, that area, because they know it's like a dream for me. They always known I wanted to come to Asia. Shout out to my cousin Yannick. Like, he played a really big part because I was young. Like, he came back from South Africa, I think, and he came back with a big portfolio, a black portfolio filled with all of his drawings, and like that's what kind of gave me the real
motivation.
Like that was real for me, you know. Like from then on, I just wanted to emulate his style, and like from there, I just began really, like, that's when I began being serious about my art, about creating.
Okay. And since you came to Shenzhen, how has your transition been? What took you from just being a creative to owning a studio? Like, what inspired that in the 6 years?
Alright, man. Yeah, so I mean, I was doing like freelance commissions here and there, like drawing for people and doing anything like graphic design, pictures, and just like little animations and CD covers. I mean, I still do those stuff now, but I was like, I didn't want just that. Do you know what I'm saying? I wanted
something bigger.
I wanted a studio, like, because my inspirations are
Ownership.
Walt.
You're not free till you own your own.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
Like, my big inspirations were Walt Disney and Hayao Miyazaki.
Nice.
So I wanted to have at that time my own studio. I wanted to have the space where I can kind of direct my own path.
Yeah, you create your own story, your own narrative in the creative industry. And
so that's what led me. That was the spark that led me to pursuing what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has China empowered you as a African diaspora to go and reach for the stars?
Let's take it back. So you say
Flip. So China and Britain, like these are two different countries.
way different,
Different, right?
And I'll break it down. I'll tell you why, just from my experience.
Yeah.
Like me coming here,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, it's not a multicultural country, and you being a black man here, like you're gonna experience a little bit of let's say indifference and awareness of something you're not really aware of back home. Like back home, you have like Indian people, black people, white people, Chinese people, all types of colors, man.
Yeah.
And you're not really aware of your color like that much. Obviously, there's a little bit of this here and there, but here you get stared at. You get like, how it is, man. You're here, like you kind of like are seen in a different perspective.
Yeah.
So that brought me to a different state of mind.
Thinking, conscious thinking.
Yeah, conscious thinking. I just wanted to kind of just focus on myself, build myself up, and not because of that, not because of how I felt about my color and that. It's just like that mixed with other things helped me grow, become stronger.
Become so like adversity is a university to your destiny, right?
University is a university to your destiny.
Yeah. So the experiences, and I don't know. I feel like I should test you. So teach the crowd something about animation that they don't know. Or drawing. Yeah.
All right. So let me just break it down. Like because a lot of people want to be an animator. Ever since
yes.
I want to be an animator. That's like
be a creative. Yeah.
That's okay. Cool. Like, but then I'm gonna flip it and say to you, like, okay, so what role in animation do you want to play? Do you want to be the keyframe artist? Do you want to be the in-betweener? Do you want to be the director? Do you want to be the co-director? Do you want to be the producer?
Nice.
What role do you want to have in an animation career? Because whatever role it is, it's not. You don't just say you're going to be that and then like the animation appears. Like it's a lot of work. For example, if you take like a 2-hour movie of animation and you break it down to just 1 second, that equivalents to 24 pieces of paper. 24 pieces of paper accumulates to 1 second of an animation, and those 24 pieces of paper involve 24 pieces of art drawing. So you need to have the utmost patience to become an animator.
Yeah.
And like it's easy to say you want to be an animator, but it's another thing to do.
Be. Yeah.
So
that's true.
You need to really study the craft first, understand what you need to do to be.
It takes one day to learn something, but it takes years to master the craft. All right. So apart from animation, drawing, what other skills do you possess?
So last year during the pandemic, which was really, it was a bad time for a lot of people, but for me, I have to say it was like one of my best years ever.
Really?
Yeah, the best year.
I feel that too. 2020 opened doors when it closed more caskets.
Man, I always refer to 2020 as me, and this is for the Dragon Ball Z fans. Like this is me entering the hyperbolic time chamber. Now, just for those who don't know what the hyperbolic time chamber, real quick, it's
deal.
You if you were going through a 24-hour time frame on normal time, you enter the hyperbolic time chamber. 1 hour accumulates to like
Years.
Years. So
Yeah.
basically, I felt like I went into the hyperbolic time chamber during the pandemic, and during that time, everyone like stopped because obviously people weren't going out. People felt like they were locked and barred from doing certain things. But for me, that was the opportunity to do more. Like I did a lot.
Yeah.
I did the most for myself. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else.
Yeah.
But I did the most.
So Mario other years was in comparison to Mario 2020, right?
Yeah, I did the most, man. When I came out of the hyperbolic time chamber out 2020, man, I came out with a music project called Blacksmith.
Yeah.
I did 2 music videos produced by Anthony and Nadine. They're some heavy creatives down in Shenzhen, man. The west of Shenzhen.
They're doing some great work.
They're doing excellent work, man.
Shout out to Nadine, black businesses.
Queen.
Yeah.
Few black women, man.
Yeah.
She and Anthony, they co-directed. I gave them the idea. They co-directed the whole thing, man. The video, and the video to We Can't Go On, which you can find on my YouTube. And I released the project, which you can find on my SoundCloud. It's called Blacksmith Mickey Green Art. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud/Mickey Green Art. And you can listen to music there. So I released music as well. Last year, I also, you know what I'm saying, got my manga, My Girly Boy, which you can find on webcomicsapp.com. And man, I became a manga artist as well. So last year I did a lot, man. I did a lot. And this year I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying?
This year is a year of manifestation. Like you came out of your hyperbolic chamber and you're about to go to a new level. So man, I'm a fan of hip hop and I want to hear you freestyle, you know?
Yeah, alright, man.
Give the people some bars.
Alright, let me kick it, man. Freestyle off the head, alright. Freestyling off the head because I'm free now. I don't say what I don't see because I see now. I'm going see now. This is just me free now. See, I do what I want when I want now.
Family and friends, I ain't put nothing above this. I thought that I could add you to my dreams or some dumb shit.
Amazing interview. I got the opportunity to meet Mario Creations, who has been in Shenzhen for 6 years and having a profound impact in his career. He's a young entrepreneur who has definitely worked up the ladder and is inspirational for all black entrepreneurs in the creative field who are doing their thing, you know, consistent. He's been consistent. He's been creative, innovative, and he's never really stopped. He's a dreamer, you know. He owns his own studio. We should be proud of him as black communities, let me not even say black, but as a creative community for what he achieved. He thought of something, he manifested it, and now he's on his way to achieving great things. So I'm so proud to meet Mario. He's an amazing dude. He can rap, he can sing, he can do creative works. Yo, I can't wait for our collaborations, and I would like you to subscribe to his channel, follow his Instagram page, be a part of his journey as he earns good money and great opportunities from what he desired to achieve in life. So support his business, follow him, be a part of his journey, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So watching for the next kinds of videos that are going to come up, that are going to be creative, innovative, you know. We're giving air to the voice to all the entrepreneurs, innovators in Shenzhen, Shanghai, Beijing, and subsequently the world. So, Zaijian, and see you next time.